Hi everybody, welcome back. Welcome back to Honda Town. Thanks for tuning us in. Info today, some really cool info. Let me show you a little bit of a how-to. Coming together over here, but still waiting on my boots. Oh yeah, running and running, looking good, looking real good. Up here too. New hand grips, guys. Loving them. These are the old school comfy grips with the gold for Blondie. Ooh! Of course, it doesn't match 100%, but looks great. Looks way better than them old crusty, falling apart grips, especially the bronze with the green with the yellow. Oh, and now some gold. Zoom in down here, guys. Blondie's chain is now on. Yellow 530, gold 530, not yellow. All buttoned up, looking real good. Spins perfect, looking good. Brakes working wonderful on the other side. Over here, got the disc brakes all lined up, working great. Exhaust looking great. Tail looking great. Oh yeah. And I hadn't shut this for you guys yet. Let me check there. Yeah, it's latched. Oh, still got my battery charger on it. Actually, let me go ahead and pull that off. Because, yeah, we're green. We are charged up now. Get that pulled off. And then, yeah, my latch is out. So since we just drop it and it latches down just like stock. But come around here, of course, not much room in the shop because we got stuff everywhere. But on this front end, it's all together. Let me show you guys. I was kind of guessing, because I've had lots of questions about this in the past, that there's a need and a demand for get this lined up here. Let me get my chair here. So what we have down here, guys, dual front disc. This is my other caliper, and I'll show you why it's off here. This will slide in back here. Of course, it's tough because it has to go behind this bracket, like that. Goes in there like that. Let me show you something here, though, how this all works out. Get it back off there. There we go. Set that right there. And everything's loose here. So let me go ahead and raise it up down here a little bit. See, I got it on the jack so I can just crank it up, roll the wheel out. New rotor installed. Speedo drive installed. That's the biggie, guys. Most people don't do this because you can't reuse the Speedo drive. It won't line up when you put the rotor on. It takes some doing. So, but as you see, all the bolts are in. It spins and misses everything. Nothing hits. It looks like it's gonna, but it doesn't. And then let me show you the real trick here. Unscrew it here. I'm going to unscrew the back side of it here. And then this axle will slide out with the drive mechanism for the Speedo right here. And this right here is my magic, guys. That's the axle with the Speedo drive, no big deal. Put that back in for a sec here. What this is, guys, this is the drive hub for the Speedo gear. See the little tab on it right there? What that little tab does, on the CB750 wheel down here, this hat presses on that usually has this on it that drives the Speedo. That all has to come off. Let me show you over here. Set this up here for a second. There we go. This piece right here usually goes underneath. Sits like that on the wheel. This has to come off. The bolts have to come out. These bolts here, those are too short. It needs longer bolts to be able to get through the new rotor. And also this piece has to be trimmed down. Or at least that's what I do. Let me show you here. This is what it originally looks like. Like that. I'll show you a picture right here. So essentially I trim all the way around it, and I trim out this, and I get just this. This little piece, this is my magic, guys. This little piece locks in right here. To the wheel. There's little cuts on the wheel right here and right here. Locks in right there. Won't spin. It'll move a little bit, but it won't spin. With, you know, as the wheel spins, this will stay stationary and allow the Speedo drive gear to mesh into it and be good to go. And I take them apart and I slide this on here like this. Let me see, that goes like that. Somewhere in there. Get her lined up here. There it is. So that goes in. As you see now, that sits flush with that. Then this can come in here like this and go right there. Sits flush. Everything spins. Just barely clears the bolts, but it does. Good to go there. Come back over here. We'll put our nut back on. And this will eventually get torqued down. I'm not going to torque it yet because I'm still assembling and going through stuff. That's our Speedo wire there. Of course, it slips in over there on the bottom. We're just going to slide this back in here. Get it lined up with the rotor and the caliper that we have on this side. Our stock one. There we go. Alright, good to go. Bring this back down. Make sure everything's lined up. Looking good. Need to come over this way just a little bit with the tire. Oh, too far. There we go. Alrighty, looking good. Make sure our Speedo drives out the way. Alright, there we go. All back on. And let me just slide our caps and retainers on the bottom down here. Just so I know that all this is where it really needs to be. Okay, we were just about there. And of course, put these caps on, you can really tell too that everything is 100% lined up. Because if it doesn't line up, it won't slot in down here. If it doesn't slot in, you need to keep tuning. Alrighty, put the bolt down on this side over here.
Start the day, easy to it, hold up. Hot, yeah, I need to post up.
Oh, yeah.
I just need to meditate. Let's believe I'm gonna make moves.
All right.
time won't sip.
Looking great.
Sipping juice, keeping it in tune. When I levitate, then I know that it's time straight.
All right, want to get that back on there so we can do this. Crank that back up. Oh yeah. Rolling free, guys. Yeah. That's one of the big tricks right there. If everything's rolling free, you're probably good to go. All right. So we're going to come over here now. And this caliper. You can't slide the tire in with this caliper on. This caliper has to be off. You know, you can have the line hooked up. It can be hanging over here once the line's on. But it has to come off the fork to be able to get the tire in. So that's how that goes. Make sure my pad's going to stay in here. I need to get a new clip on it to hold it in. There we go. That's good. So we're going to slide it on here. Rotate it back just a little bit. Get it behind this bracket. Just like that. Yep. And there we go. There you go, guys. Then we're going to come in here. There's a couple bolts that go in here up on top, and there's one in the back. See if I can just get this one just barely started right here. There we go. All right, it's in. Grab my little wrench here. Excuse me. Of course, my good old 10. I just want to slide this in here just to double check fitment on everything. All right, looking good. And then down here we have our spring and our rotator so that it can pivot. That goes in right here. All right, we are in, guys. Yeah, dual front disc on the CB750. Yes. And then up here, we're just going to put a double banjo bolt. I'll show you guys pick right here. So the double banjo is going to replace the single banjo. It'll allow me to put two fittings. I'll put the stock line on this side. Stock line. It's going to go on this side, come down to here, be good to go. I'll add a little bracket back here so it can latch in like this one does. I have to make that bracket man will come back into duty. This is what I meant, guys. This may become a kit someday. We will see. If you guys like it, let me know. All's good up here. Coming together 100% down here. Dagwood's loving life. I got him fixed up. He's running real good now. Yeah, guys. Awesome stuff. Oh yeah, and Blondie runs real good now too. She fires right up, comes right up on the pipe. It's early, actually. It's coffee time. Then over here, let me just show you real quick, one sec. Yep, boots aren't here. But, back in the house here. I was outside working last night because it was 100 degrees and the mosquitoes were chewing me apart and it wasn't fun. It kind of sucked. So I came inside. Pop over here in the light. Carburetors are together, ready to soak up some boost. I can't wait. If I just get the couplers here to go to the engine, we're going to be good to go. My charge couplers showed up. All come together. New straps made because they are a bit different. The carbs are different. Had to add some pieces up here. I'll show you that, guys, when we get it all installed in the bike. Over here too, new strap, pulling them together. Yeah, it's almost time. Yeah. All right, guys, coming together 100% over here, looking great. Yeah, can't wait to be able to take this thing for a ride, get that front wheel up, get them gears banging. Oh, it's gonna be a bunch of fun on a beautiful Honda. Thanks for watching, guys. Once again, way more to come. Here, and we're about to go real fast over here, so some greatness is coming very soon. Thanks for watching, guys. Like, share, subscribe if you haven't, because lots. Let's go. Yeah.